Brilliant film. Thank you so much, really.
Perfect question. Next.
I just couldn't help thinking of Philip Roth, of course, through this film, and how much knowing about his life and career and everything.
How much I know about his life?
Or
I mean, a lot.
influenced, yeah.
His influence on me is 100%. My last film, The Color Wheel, is like a movie made by like a 24, 25-year-old who's discovering his work for the first time. And this is a movie made by like a 29-year-old who's read every word and has just ingested every single lesson and doesn't even, like we're talking about with films, don't even need to look back at them to feel the weight of his influence and how brilliant and informative and poetic I find everything he's ever done. You know, I never picked up one of his books in the writing and making of this film, but it's just all in me now. Similar to the way that We Won't Grow Old Together is in Sean.
And his life as well, did that enter
Huge
into
fan of his life. A lot of people, like Jonathan watched the PBS documentary about him, and there's a part in this film where Jonathan says, rub two sticks together and make fire, which is something that Roth says about the writing process in that documentary, which was his idea that he brought to set when he was kind of watching him. And the costume designers watched that documentary as well. Yeah, he's just a fascinating guy. I mean, I feel very connected to like any sort of East Coast, lifelong East Coast creators, because that's what I intend to, I mean, you know, I've only got 30 years on the East Coast so far, but I don't plan on going anywhere. And he's really, you know, major for me for a lot of reasons that I could never possibly concisely explain. But I think this movie is as close of an explanation of what he means to me as anything could be. And it's still almost 2 hours long.